Hey everyone, Grayson the Bard here, and welcome back to day 116 of the Hunt Today. Today we are going to be going after Viper Tobi-Kadachi, who is a subspecies of regular Tobi-Kadachi, who at time of recording this, I can't remember if I've already hunted for the Hunt Today or not. I'm gonna have to go back and look at it, but I don't think so. There's a weird run of that, of me hunting subspecies before I hunt the regular monsters, but reason I wanted to do this, a couple days ago on the Acidic Lavinus video, we had a comment that was talking about like how much better Monster Hunter World and Monster Hunter Rise and like later generations of Monster Hunter do subspecies monsters compared to early generations. That is 100% true. And I wanted to kind of go through and take on some of the subspecies that I personally really love in the later generations for a couple days. All that work I did like a week or so ago to plan out the rest of the hunt today has kind of gone by the wayside. I have like shifted things around so much as I realized there's monsters I want to hunt more than what I wrote down. And yeah, today we are fighting Viper Tobi-Kadachi, who is a subspecies of regular Tobi-Kadachi. The main difference being that Viper Tobi-Kadachi, instead of electricity-based attacks and movesets, has poison. And for some reason, I could have sworn it's been a very long time since I hunted Viper, but I thought that Viper Tobi-Kadachi also had paralysis in its kit. But if it does, I did not get paralyzed once during this entire fight. But I did get absolutely wrecked by poison. I was an idiot. I took my herbal medicines and my antidotes off of my item loadout for the past couple hunts because I didn't need them, and I forgot to put them back on before I hunted this morning. All the more reason, don't hunt monsters at 5 in the morning, kids. You're gonna forget very important key items. But I do think that made the fight a little more tense for me today. There's a couple moments where I got into like a groove of the fight, and then looked up at my health bar and saw that if I did not sheath and like get some healing in me right away, I was done. But thankfully, I was able to save myself every time. In terms of the fight itself, again, like Tobi-Kadachi is a monster that really embodies everything I love about Monster Hunter. It is very fast, it is very aggressive, it hits hard, but it still leaves like really nice openings for you to take advantage of. Has big meaty hit zones. The only complaint I have about Tobi-Kadachi in general is that I wish its tail were severable. You can break it, but unfortunately that thing cannot get chopped off, and every time I look at it I'm like, oh, that would be such a satisfying tail chop. Because Viper Tobi-Kadachi loses the electricity angle to the fight, it doesn't do the like static electricity charge, but that regular Tobi does. But it still has the same like flying squirrel-esque moveset where it will jump around, use its wings to hover for a little bit before doing a big tail slam. Lots of really fun acrobatic moves that, depending on the weapon you're playing, can be very frustrating to play against just because of how hard it hits. I don't like fighting Tobi-Kadachi with Greatsword, for example, just because it can be a pain to like actually position around what, Tobi-Kadachi can do. But I do really like it with Hunting Horn because I feel like it has just the right amount of speed that I'm looking for and the heft. But what it lacks in the electricity and the supercharged state, it gains in poison. And I'm pretty sure I need to like double check. I'm pretty sure it has the stronger version of poison. It has venom. Gold Rathian or like higher tier poison monsters have, which I think is a really good choice as a trade-off for it losing the electrified charge state. Yep, it does. I wasn't sure, so I just real quick stopped the recording, went over and checked, and yes, it does have noxious poison. Oh god, try saying that 5 times fast. And I think that's a really good trade-off. It keeps the fight hectic, keeps it interesting, especially if you're a idiot like me and forget your poison-curing items. Don't do that. And it also feels a lot more ranged than regular Tobi-Kadachi does. It fires off its scales that, hit you with the poison a lot more. It uses its like very wide and long-range tail slams a lot more than regular Tobi-Kadachi does. And I think that makes sense. Like, Viper Tobi, in its intro cutscene, it is, like, stalking you in the darkness, and it is not a, like, come at you and attack you right away looking monster. It is an ambush predator, pretty much. And I think that shows through in the fight with how often it tries to stay out of range from you, and uses more projectiles to like keep you at bay at a distance before like jumping in to seal the deal once you're already poisoned. It's a really well designed fight, and I really like it. I also personally love Viper-Kadachi's aesthetics a lot more than regular Tobi. I think regular Tobi, even though I love the blue, I love the white, I love how clean it is, regular Tobi-Kadachi to me can be kind of one note. I absolutely adore how Viper Tobi-Kadachi looks. The like weird mottled like rust red and black camouflage look it's got going on. That doesn't make sense as like camouflage in a winter snowy environment. Like regular Tobi-Kadachi would blend in this environment and could be an ambush predator. Viper Tobi-Kadachi sticks out, and I kind of like that as like this is a monster who is going to stalk you in the darkness, and then when you see it coming, you're gonna see it coming. I'm working on painting through all of the Monster Hunter board game by Steamforged minis. I'm working on Puke Puke right now, and once I'm done with Puke Puke, I want to do Tobi-Kadachi. I might actually paint Tobi as Viper Tobi-Kadachi, even though it's not in the base game of the Monster Hunter World board game. I just like how it looks so much, and I think it's neat. Okay, so in terms of Viper Tobi-Kadachi making it into Monster Hunter Wilds, I think it would be a good fit. Tobi-Kadachi is a great fit for the Scarlet Forest area, at least the small bit I have seen of it. Because again, gonna remind everyone, I'm gonna keep doing this every day because I know the marketing cycle is gonna ramp up, especially with the beta coming out in a couple weeks that I'm not gonna be able to play because it has new monsters. I am spoiler free on everything Monster Hunter Wilds related past the release date trailer. So past the trailer back in September, I haven't seen any other new monster information. But the little bit of the Scarlet Forest that I saw, I think Tobi-Kadachi would be a great fit for it. And I also think Viper Tobi-Kadachi, I don't think, because he doesn't exclusively exist in the Tundra area as well, because you can see him in the forested area of the Guiding Lands. So if Viper Tobi-Kadachi can fit if regular Tobi-Kadachi can fit in the Scarlet Forest, so can Viper. So I want to say a high 6 to 7 to come back in Monster Hunter Wilds. I think it's likely. I think it entirely depends on if Tobi comes back, though. But I think Tobi is a very well-liked monster, even though it was just in Rise. So, yeah, 6 or 7. No, because Tobi was just in Rise, I'm going to say 5. Middle of the road. 5 to come back in Wilds. Sorry, I really waffled on that one. And then a strong 7 or 8 to come back in a future Monster Hunter game. Only not 10, because subspecies sometimes have a harder time coming back than their base forms. And that is where I'm going to be wrapping up the ramble for today. Thank you all so much for watching. Please stick around until the end of the hunt if you can. Like, comment, and subscribe if you want to. Don't if you don't. And until next time, tomorrow, Sunday, the whatever day of the month tomorrow is. I lose track of days, gang. They all blur together. On day 117 of the hunt today, that's how I track my days now, I am going to be doing a test live stream here on YouTube to, play some Monster Hunter, hang out with y'all, and see if my computer can handle streaming, Monster Hunter World at a good enough, quality to do the final Fatalis hunt on that Thursday as a big live stream event. So tomorrow night, probably around 6 or 7, I'll put a post on the community thing. I would 100% love to see people come, hang around, talk with y'all in not comment form. Yeah. But until then, I'll see you next time.